Hey, this is Ray-Ban coming to you live from the Road Famous Comedy Store for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. Here we are. Make some fucking noise. It's Monday night. You're at the #1 live podcast at the Comedy Store on a Monday night in the world. Make some fucking noise so that the thousands and thousands listening on Ustream can know that this is a real live show. Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited. Put your hands together for the great Brian Redband right here,
hey.
Live in the flesh. The great Ryan J. Ebelt is drawing tonight's episode. He's right there, lit up. He's drawing right now. He's already started. While all you lazy fucks sit there enjoying a comedy show, he's drawing tonight's episode. You're going to get to see that print at the end of the show. He also drew the official Kill Tony poster with a new one coming up soon. All those prints are available at ryanjebelt.com.
And Josh Martin back there in the back escaping.
Yeah.
Not realizing that there's a cord mishap on stage and it almost took down the whole entire show.
Producer of the show, Josh Martin. Running around, getting it done. Yep, there's a bunch of shit you always forget. It's great. It's lovely. Real live show. Hey, look, there he is. That's him in the flesh.
And he just did it.
Yep.
He just did what I said he was going to do.
That cord, Josh.
And he just took down the show.
Josh, you got to do something with that cord right there, buddy. That one right there. Oh.
See, whatever is connected to that.
No, yeah, I totally got that. That's why I'm trying to make him focus on the trouble cord here.
It's one of those shows, one of those Joker shows.
So if...
I see what's going on.
So now if the comedian... All right. So if the comedian really fails and walks 5 steps back with that microphone, we know that it's going to pull the entire board off.
Yeah.
This is going to be something fun to keep an eye on later
there
on
he does it again.
Wow,
he just
did it
literally
yanked the cord.
He just loves doing it.
What the diddly-diddly-dee?
Maybe we should fix whatever that is so it doesn't happen a million times.
Uh-oh, he's gonna... Can we go a third time, live? Completely throwing us... Normally, it's a whole different type of comedy show that we see for the beginning of the show, but this is almost... this is like the Three Stooges fucked each other and made one big Down syndrome baby to produce a show. There he is, Josh Martin.
Good for Josh Martin.
I love this show. I love it so much. I also love performing live stand-up comedy, which I do a lot. This show's also going to... You ready for this?
Well, we have some huge news.
Huge news. Kill Tony doing Moon Tower April 21st. We knew about that. That's not the huge news. You guys want more huge news? Then the next night in Houston, Texas.
No, 2 nights later.
Wait, not 2 nights later.
Yeah, it's the 23rd.
No, it's not.
That's what your people told them.
Nope.
Well.
The 23rd is a Monday.
No, it's a Sunday.
What the fuck is that? What kind of bug is that?
No, it's a Sunday.
What kind of bug is that?
I don't know.
What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? That fucking... It's still alive. It's dead now.
It's one of those shows.
Almost had to pull out the sword on that one.
I feel like it's in my hair.
Yeah,
my
I
hair.
feel like it did look like a fucking flea, by the
It
way.
did.
That's
It might have came from this mop.
Ugh. Yeah, no way.
Sunday's the 23rd. We're doing Kill Tony the 21st in Austin at Moon Tower, which is a Friday night.
Gotcha.
And then on the 23rd in Houston, we're going to be doing another Kill Tony at the Secret Group Comedy Club
in Houston, Texas.
And Houston.
Those tickets are available.
And I got news that you don't even know about.
Where are the tickets for that?
You can go to Secret Group's website.
Great.
And another show will be following that. We're having a Death Squad Secret show with Jeremiah Watkins and some other secrets.
Ooh, secret guests.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I wonder who else is going to be in town for that.
I don't know. It's weird with the show right after Kill Tony.
Just a regular stand-up show.
Just a regular stand-up show, yeah, with some secret comics.
But like if I had a gig in Houston, if I was headlining in Houston a few months after that, I'd probably have a conflict where I couldn't say that I was performing on that show in Houston.
Yeah, so you can't do it.
But if you said that you were doing a secret show with secret guests.
Secret guests, like we always do. Yeah.
But before we do Kill Tony, right before.
Right, yeah, or after.
And I'm performing in a bunch of other places too, doing stand-up in a bunch of different cities, blah, 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 blah. Look it all up at TonyHinchcliffe.com. Colusa, Madison, Wisconsin, Kansas City, bunch of crazy shit. Buffalo, Moon Tower. Let's do tonight's show, shall we? Make some fucking noise one more time. That's our commercial part. I love doing this show so much. Every week I have 2 of the funniest comedians in the world on. This week's no different. Put your hands together for the great Theo Von and Sal Vulcano, ladies and gentlemen. Sal from the Impractical Jokers, Theo from his hit Netflix special. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I love this. Sal, Theo. Sal, this is your first time. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys seem terrific. Thank you.
I love
for coming out.
Theo, you know Sal. You've been on the show before. How's it going, my man?
It's going well, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Nice to be here. Nice to see Sal.
It's nice to see Theo too. I didn't lead with that, but I told you backstage.
Yeah. So we'll just say
we caught up backstage. We won't do it now.
We didn't catch up fully. We caught up pretty much. Caught up about 60-70%. I feel like.
Yeah.
Out of all the guests I've ever had on the show, this is the first time, Sal, that I've ever had a guest on that is literally on the Andaz Hotel across the driveway right now. It is impressive.
Thank you so much. I
There's
feel like
a 45-foot tall version of you just outside that door.
Yes, I feel it makes me feel like I told you, like a huge tool, but it's a nice thing. I'm happy about it, but it is fucking weird, and I feel stupid.
You're so humble. If I was on the Andaz, I would just stand next to it all the time.
There's definitely insects going on. There's a lot of insects.
What are these
I
bugs?
feel like you're doing something to us right now.
Oh, I have them with me at all times.
Some kind of joke or something. There's like these little fucking fruit flies everywhere.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah, they're coming back in
So
season.
fucking
Everywhere.
gross. What a terrible distraction. Guys, welcome to the show. I'm excited about this one. Sal and Theo are here. Guys, every week we have a live band. That's the Kill Tony band. And every week they do something different and topical. They come out with a different intro. It's always a surprise to all of us what it is. It's different every week. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the great Kill Tony band. Reagan, Watkins, Joel Jimenez, and the bass player, whose name I can't remember yet. Here they come. Ooh, it's some type of electronic dance party. Something like that. I don't even know what this is, but I like it. You guys are dancers or...
Did somebody say
German?
Oh, this is exciting. A very German episode of Kill Tony. What does
Big
that...
fans of Impractical Jokers over in Germany, yeah. I saw you at the Oxygen Arena in Berlin.
Did you guys really do the Oxygen Arena?
I think so. Yeah.
I love the clips that I see of you guys just having the time of your lives at those big live shows.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Germans, is there anything else topical? Is there a reason why you guys are German this week?
Well, Donald Trump is our Führer.
Oh.
I've been hearing about the Oscars. What is Oscar the Grouch? Oscar Mayer, Weenie? What is this? Oh, this Oscar Schindler? What the fuck?
Wow. None of those worked.
At least we still applied the rule of threes.
All right. I'm excited about this. We have an all-German band, Sal, Theo, and a bucket filled with over 40 or 50 comedians' names. They all signed up for the opportunity to get to do 60 seconds. If your name gets pulled out of this, a bunch of comedians over there. Make some noise, comedians. And some people are just crazy, and they just sign up for random things. And sometimes it's a brand new person. Sometimes it's an insane person. Sometimes it's someone that's been doing it 17 years. That's great. That sucks. Anything can happen. They get 60 seconds. Comedians or whoever, you know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. That means wrap it up then, or of course you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Wow, okay. I like it. Looks like the bear has a cold or something this week. I love it. You guys ready to start the fucking show or what? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's do it. I pulled the name out of the bucket. This looks like a new name. I'm excited to see what happens. An uninterrupted 60 seconds to start the show goes to Jordan Eggleston. Eggleston. Jordan Eggleston.
I used to be retarded when I was in high school. Sorry, I forgot you can't say that word. I was a Christian when I was in high school. I had a friend ask me recently. I always considered myself more of like a leg man and an ass man. And he said to me, "Hey, Jordan, would you rather have sex with a girl that has no legs or a girl that has no head?" Turns out I'm more of a head man. I never thought about it that way. Think about having sex with a girl with no head as she's been murdered by somebody. Probably you. I got a new mistress recently, and I love the word mistress because it's mysterious and romantic and just sounds better than cousin. Yeah. And the reason I love fucking my cousin is because she's a squirter. And there's a bit of a debate on the internet about whether squirt is like piss or some other mysterious liquid. Usually every time Red Band's on Rogan, actually, that's the debate. And I'm just like Powerade or Gatorade, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to need some fucking electrolytes.
All right, band. Come on. Get with it.
Sorry, we are just doing our jobs here, playing off the comedian. You're like, all right, band, easy with that.
I like the little quick ones sometimes.
Scheiße.
Especially
We have a president in the house.
Jordan, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
About 3 years. I've been serious for a year, though.
Serious for a year. Yeah. What kind of life are you living where you got a new mistress?
Why so serious?
I've never really seen anybody so nonchalantly segue into, I got a new mistress recently. Like, what exactly does that mean to you?
I just fucking love cheating on my girlfriend. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Wow. How long have you been with your girlfriend?
Wow, you are not likable at all.
When do we get to start speaking?
Anytime you want.
Okay, because I have questions.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm excited about this. Anything you want.
Well, first, I got cut off, so I don't know what the squirt is. So I didn't learn that. But
You don't know what squirting is?
No, I know what squirting is, but
Okay.
you were going to tell me what it actually is, like DNA-wise, right?
Well, the end of the joke that got cut off by the bear there is that it's some mysterious liquid or piss, and I'm like, Powerade or Gatorade, I need some electrolytes if we're going to get this fucking party started.
Okay, got that. Okay.
I like to drink squirt. What can I say?
Is that true? Do you actually drink it?
Yeah.
You swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's piss, by the way.
Yeah,
It's totally
it's true.
piss. It
Yeah, it
always
is.
has been
Yeah.
piss. It's 100% piss.
I'm down with that.
No, it's not.
But the
It's
real
definitely
move,
piss.
Nope.
Yep, there's not some magical liquid there. It's been piss all along.
Nope.
Yes.
anybody can just.
Well, piss is a magical liquid, though.
Well,
What?
then I squirt.
Yeah.
We all squirt. Everybody squirts. It's a new children's book.
Everybody squirts.
Sometimes.
Okay, Jordan, why do you look like a prisoner? What's up with the chest
Hold
tattoos
on.
all the way up to the knuckles? What's your story? You been arrested before?
No, I just got that, like, American History X head shape, you know? I look like a racist right off the bat.
How many people have you shanked this week?
I need plausible deniability, so I can't get into that.
Where you from?
Canada.
What part?
Vancouver. The German area. The German area of town.
Everybody squirts.
Well, look, man, I'll say this. Let me say this, man.
Jordan, settle down.
Tony, I gotta.
Yeah.
Anybody can drink that, you know. I don't think that's very novel, but
It takes some skill to make it happen, though. You got to know how to make it happen.
I think the real move is if you're willing to take an antidepressant and use that as.
Were you?
That's an adult
Were
move.
you a practicing Christian? Because you hooked me there, but then you abandoned it, and then I know it's hard to learn about you within a minute. But first I was going there, and then we abandoned it. And then you said you had multiple mistresses. That intrigued me, but then you kind of abandoned that, like for like the punchlines and stuff.
Yeah, it's you got to condense some shit to get it in
Sure.
for 1 minute, you know.
Do you just cheat on your girlfriend with multiple?
No,
girlfriends?
I've actually never cheated. This is satire. Yeah.
It's your wacky character, your lovable character. Everyone
Yeah,
wants to
exactly.
see you again.
I'm too lovable in real life. I'm
You've
trying to
actually
dull it
never
down.
cheated, or you just realized that you were on a live podcast? which one's the truth?
Well, I don't have a girlfriend, and I've
Billy
never
Joel's
cheated.
Honesty.
You don't even have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
God, you're a dirty
You
liar.
don't have a girlfriend? What is going? I feel duped.
Nobody squirts. Never. No, 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 no.
You don't even have a girlfriend? Are you really even a bad comedian? I'm joking.
And we're off.
Do you even joke, bro?
You used to be one too. Come on. No,
That was a joke. I'm
Jordan,
sorry. That was kind of rude. I didn't.
no, I like
Oh,
jokes.
that's what you're here for. That was great.
Yeah,
I
but it was
loved
mean,
it.
though.
It's the height
And
of the
I think,
show for me so
It
far.
takes a lot of bravery to be up there, man. I felt nervous right when you were standing there, and these fucking anarchists behind you. I would feel uncomfortable. But nice anarchists, but still.
Do you have any tattoos
Great.
that you regret?
I have so many that I
For
regret.
the podcast listeners, I can't see much, but I could just see some coming up on the neck and some on the hands all the way to the knuckles.
But do you want to see my funniest one?
Oh, I would love to see that.
Did you write it? What is it, a Nazi
Touche.
symbol?
Touche.
Wow, you're really walking into these.
I'll go funniest for funniest with you.
All right.
Ooh, wait,
I got some
think
bullshit.
I've actually seen you.
I got some bullshit.
Oh, what's that one?
It's a unicorn with a unibrow, and it says unibrow corn on it.
Unibrow
That's pretty
corn.
fucking bad.
That's. Wait, is that the funniest or the worst?
A bit of both. A bit of both.
I'd say mostly the worst.
That is bad.
Sal,
I
what's
may I may
yours?
bow out
Can we-
Come on,
gracefully.
Sal.
Can we see yours?
Give it up,
Yeah.
Sal.
See it, Sal.
Can you match unibrow unicorn?
See it.
Unibrow corn?
Let's see that cock, huh?
Jaden Smith!
That's awesome.
Jaden Smith.
Fuck, was that
About 5 or 6 inches
You
of
lost
just
a bet,
Jaden
didn't you?
Smith's head right on the side of his
Can
head.
That's a lost bet, I can tell.
Yeah, it is a lost bet.
Can I do something shameless right now and plug my podcast?
No, you cannot.
No?
Absolutely
I'll listen
not.
to it.
Jordan. So what else about your life? Anything else interesting that you think sets you apart from everyone?
I have a podcast called The Trip
No,
Report.
that's not what that's Jordan. It's not gonna work.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I'll lead up to it. I went and studied shamanism for a year in South America, ayahuasca shamanism. I really like drinking ayahuasca. I ate some magic mushrooms in the Hollywood Hills the other day.
Have you ever really drank squirt before?
Yes, it's a very good
Yes,
soda.
I have.
I like
yeah.
it very much.
Many times.
I've drank it before. Your old friend has had that before. Have you not had a little bit of squirt in your mouth?
Old friend, what are you talking about? Don't, Brian.
He's never had a squirter before.
Squirt isn't vegan, and Tony's a vegan, so.
Okay, I'm done with you, Jordan. There he goes, Jordan Eggleston, everybody. There he
He
goes.
used
We're
to
gonna
be.
move
He's
on.
ex.
I love you, Jordan. It was nice to meet you. There he goes. Okay. Jordan Eggleston.
Tony, if you really don't believe in
He's on
squirting,
Twitter at Jordan Eggleston, Eggleston. Brian, this is your whole thing. Don't
No,
do it
listen,
on here.
listen.
This is a different podcast.
I'm
than
telling
what
you an
normally
article
do.
to look up. Dr. Steve,
I don't want you. I
Bad
don't wanna-
Medicine.
Okay, very good.
Look at his article, and
Very
he's on
good.
Mommy
Sirius
and
Radio.
Daddy are fighting.
Jesus Christ.
I could have heard
Don't
you
have a
mention
panic
this
attack.
on any podcast you've ever done before, because you talk about squirting continuously.
Well, he's a doctor.
So much so that guy even put you into his bit because you continuously talk about squirting.
Dude, we need some fucking brothers up in here. Where the brothers at?
This could be one right here. I don't know if we've seen this guy before. Put your hands together for Ben Palmer.
Dude, that ain't a brother, dude.
Ooh. Ben Palmer, everybody, come on.
Hey. Hello. I live in a one bedroom. I've always wanted to live in a studio apartment though, so I could feel like a rapper. So I go out to the club at night and I'm hanging out with cool people, you know, and then I gotta leave. And they're like, "Where are you about to go?" I'm like, "Shit. Back to the studio."
All right, thank you.
That was only 34 seconds, Ben.
You want another joke?
More? Yeah, do more.
Yeah, I don't want to go over.
You have 25 seconds left.
25? I went under the minute?
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking Christ.
is this that guy?
Yeah.
That is you, right?
Yeah, it's me. It's me. That's my name is Ben. There's the cat.
There you go. Ben Palmer, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You've been
Hey,
on the
guys.
show a
Hey.
couple times. We ended up figuring out that you sound exactly like Stephen Wright. It's a real hoot every time.
Yeah.
What else did we find out about you?
An internet troll.
Oh, you love trolling people.
Yeah, I like trolling.
Have you ever trolled Theo or Sal?
No, I haven't. Do you guys want to get trolled sometimes?
Who
How you guys doing? Hey.
Who have you trolled?
No, I won't be mean like that. I'm not a mean troll.
Fun troll.
What is
Yeah,
what
I'm
is
a fun
our
troll.
other troll?
I like to just fuck around with people, you know. I do customer service.
Yeah, I could do a little bit of that.
Like you would customer service troll me?
Yeah, well, no, like if you go and tell CVS that your bag of chips is fucked up and you're pissed at them about it, I'll go on in there and be like, hey, I'm CVS, and then I'll be like, go fuck yourself or something. You know?
Oh, yeah. That's
that's
right.
cool.
He makes the thing like he's the company, and then it responds and starts a whole thing back and forth.
Yeah,
Trolling the CVS.
that's my that's my. Can you play it again?
You do have a very Stephen Wright-esque voice. Can you do any voices like, for example, like Pat and Jeremiah?
German?
Can't do Germans.
With a very good Germans.
Well, I just learned how to do a Russian voice. You just go hard on the syllables and then you roll the R's.
Go ahead.
You want me to try it out?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Was that it? Right.
No, that wasn't it. Give me something to say. Little green bag. Little green bag. I had a
Is that
great.
Russian?
No, that's German. I got the German voice.
This
in
is
my
the
head.
worst audio tape I've ever listened to.
What is this?
Ben, do you have any tattoos?
No tattoos. No.
What's your ethnicity?
White, pretty white.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Rosetta Stone?
Say again. I'm pretty white. I like got some Irish, Italian, and then
Where
a
you
mix,
from?
mix of other stuff. I'm originally from Ohio. I lived in Atlanta the last 5 years. Born in Florida. I've been all over the place. Kind
Are you a little Persian? You could have a little Persian in you, bro.
of Persian, maybe. I don't
On the
know.
neck and stuff.
And the neck.
Are you naturally?
I got a Persian neck.
Are you a
not
naturally
just-
reserved person? Or
I
is
did
this
the
a stage persona?
Ancestry.com thing, and they were like, you have 10% Persian neck. Sorry, say again, Sal?
No, I spit and I did a DNA test too on Ancestry, and I am 8% African American, which was a surprise.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is that? How did you have that
Is
ready?
that true? That's true?
That was
Red
pretty
Man is
spot
on
on.
it
It is
tonight.
true, and I don't know how or
You
why,
just
but
completely made up for your
I don't
sports
also-
shoehorn episode.
I also don't know how accurate that is. I spit on a piece of paper, and they were like, "Yeah, you're 8%."
Right.
But I said, "Are you naturally reserved, or this is a stage persona?"
No, I'm mostly reserved, but I mean, I can do voices and characters.
What's the
I'm kind of
wackiest
crazy.
thing that you do where you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? Where
I
you,
never-
like, really get
no, I never
excited.
do any of
There's
that.
nothing
No.
that excites you.
I get excited. I don't know. It feels excited to me, but I
Do you
don't
ever
think
like
for
take
you
a
it
brisk
probably
walk
wouldn't.
or something?
A brisk walk? Yeah.
You ever sit in the front
Oh,
seat
yeah.
in an Uber?
No,
No
I've
way.
never done that
Fuck that.
shit. No,
You know-
I'll stay in the back seat. I've never tried that.
You have a-
I've thought about it though. Do you do that?
I get up there sometimes.
What happens when you
What?
do it? Are
It's
you,
exciting, kind of.
are they like, can you get in the back seat, please?
Some of them want to spend time with you, and some of them just have like a lot of different feelings and stuff. I find.
Yeah. Did you ever try to go to the middle compartment of the front seat? That would be crazy. That would be wild. All right.
I've done it a couple times. What I like to do is I like to get in the passenger seat of the Uber, and I just, at some point, like when they get on the freeway, I turn the passenger side airbag on and just pretend like I'm going for the wheel at the same time. It's a lot of fun.
Your
Oh, you know what
rating
I've,
must be low.
you know what I've, me and my friends used to do in high school?
What?
Well, we lived in a smaller town. It would be like a 2-lane
Did you
highway.
go to high school?
All right, good
Oh
one.
my God! All right.
It would be like a 2-lane highway, right? And so you go to the minimum, you take 2 cars out, and then you do the minimum speed limit. You do like 46 in 2 lanes, and then you have a whole line of traffic behind you, and people
That's
are just
fun.
pist off.
That's very fun.
Or you know what I've always wanted to
God
do is
damn,
go to
you're
a traffic
horrible.
circle and then get enough cars to fill the circle so no one else could join the circle.
traffic literally affects like financial things within like you're literally that's already had a domino effect. You don't even realize how much that resonates.
That'd be cool if it made the news, you know?
Yeah, like if an ambulance was trying to get to the hospital and
Nope.
you doing your little
Circle's
joke
full.
and you died on the way.
Circle's full. Sorry. Somebody's
Did you
somebody's
really
dying.
think you were going over the minute when you finished? Did you really think you were going to go over?
I thought I was going to hear the cat.
You do this all the time. You did this last time, though, right? You only did like 30 seconds last time.
I've done it a couple times. No, I've heard the cat before.
Do you have like sex in 30 seconds and like roll over and be like, how'd you like that half hour? I just banged it.
Exactly.
I heard a cat meow during that. I believe.
Right. I had the angry bear.
Do you make love to? Do you have many mistresses?
No, I have one special woman that I love.
Wow, that's cool.
Do you ever troll her?
See, much more likable.
I have trolled her graduation before.
Really? What'd you do?
Well, they had a jumbotron. If you put the hashtag of the college and tweet, they would put it on the jumbotron, and so I got our cat up there for graduation.
Oh, I thought this. Like,
Sorry, you want to remember be like, "Fuck you, graduates! Fuck all these graduates!"
You put a cat up there.
Yeah, that was a cat.
I liked the joke. Back to the joke, though. I liked it.
Do you
it took me, and I didn't know where it was going to go, and then I really enjoyed the punchline.
Do you want to hear a troll joke?
Sure.
Is that okay?
You set up the thing.
This
like
will
a
be the 30
magician,
seconds.
You know that? Do you guys like cards? Do you like cards? Have you ever seen a deck of cards like this? Would you like to inspect the cards? Like, just say the joke, man. You can just go right into it.
Can I do a premise? Can I start with a premise? Okay. Can I do a punchline now?
Do you like topics? Setups?
You like Persian nets?
There you go. There you go. So I was on Facebook, and I found a farm on Facebook, and they had like pictures of cows, and it was called Warburton Farms. So I posted on their timeline. I was like, "Do you host cow milkings?" And they were like, "No, only beef cows." And I'm like, "Well, what does that mean?" And they're like, they didn't say anything, but my friend Phil commented, and he was like, "That means they just kill them." And it got 1 like. So I put my mouse over the link to see who liked it, and it was Warburton Farms.
Got good there.
All right, that was the other 30 seconds. That was, thanks.
For a second there, I thought you were trolling us.
Yeah. Just keep talking.
What is it in your childhood that makes you want to troll?
I don't know. It's a good question, German
Anything
guy.
weird happened to you in your childhood?
I think I had a different childhood, maybe. I was
I'll
was
take
in
that
like
as a giant
a
yes.
strict religious upbringing.
Oh.
You grew up under a bridge?
No bridge. It wasn't no poverty. I mean, I was in a trailer when I was a baby, but that wasn't,
Trailer babies are fucking
Yeah.
pretty cool. Too.
Did you guys? I know
You were born and raised in a trailer?
There's like a picture of me when I was a baby. I was in a trailer, but by the time I was like,
What?
huh?
There's a picture of me at Disneyland. I didn't grow up there.
No, I didn't. It was just a quick stop. Just a quick. It wasn't. It was. We were rolling. It was a
Yeah,
quick
when
roll.
I was born, we lived in the Magic Castle for a few years.
Yeah, we always called it a mobile home, and when I was a kid, I never realized that was also a trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, it was a mobile home. But that was when I was little. Mainly suburbs. Real strict. Jesus.
I did a lot of pranking growing up, mostly with my friends and stuff. But we were always putting like the tax on the teacher's seats, and
That's a good
putting
one.
shit in their coffee and stuff.
Yeah,
Shit?
Mostly just teachers.
We were
Get expelled? Did you get expelled for that?
No, I never got caught.
Shit in someone's coffee?
No, not shit.
Dude, you went 0 to 60 right there.
Quite the prank.
You came on your teachers' faces without them knowing.
I feel like it was.
We raped a teacher in high school. That was hilarious.
I forget what it was.
Pranks.
I want to say it was like actually sleeping pills. What? I mean, this is like elementary school.
Yeah.
How did you get sleeping pills?
I think from my mom. I was just like, oh, let's make her go to sleep and then we'll have to work. That's what my thought was. I think.
Have you ever spoke about this?
I
'Cause
think
this
it's
is
been over
fascinating.
7 years, right?
This is the episode where we find out Brian's a serial killer and he doesn't even know it.
I mean, you're a criminal.
Delete this tape.
You need help, Brian.
Have
Hey,
you
I
ever-
was like 4th grade.
Have you ever been described as exhilarating?
This will be the first time. Is that what you're trying to say about me?
No.
No, I'm just saying. I really want to know how you are, off stage.
Nah. I mean, I'm laid back.
No way.
What time do you go to sleep at night?
Lately, it's
7:30
been
PM.
No, late, huh? He's just
lately it's
old.
been about 11, 12 o'clock.
Whoa.
Lately, lately.
Right after
I've
Why,
been getting
why
crazy.
lately? what changed? Lately
I don't know. I'm
it's
more
11?
tired. I've lived here for like 4 months. I'm more tired being here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a thing.
Welcome to the struggle.
I think it is.
Yeah.
What do you normally do to fall asleep, or while you're falling asleep? Is there something that you watch, or
Do you listen to
Masturbation?
Do you listen to tapes of yourself?
I like.
you're getting sleepy, very sleepy?
Super sound.
Great idea.
Do you just talk? Do you just talk yourself to sleep?
Good idea.
Like I'm tired. It's about 11 o'clock.
2 sheep.
I think we're on to.
3
We
sheep.
can make money. We can make
4
money
sheep,
together.
5 sheep. 6 sheep. 7 sheep. 8 sheep.
All right, guys. Man, we are just beating dead horses early on in this episode tonight.
I listen to rain. Do you guys ever do that?
I love it.
Listen to the sound of rain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
On a tin roof.
Ben, you're a gentleman. Well, thanks, Ben.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Fun meeting you again. There he goes. Ben
Thank you,
Palmer.
guys.
Thank you.
Ben's on Twitter at Palmer Thinks.
Have a nice night.
Jordan Eggleston's at Jordan Eggleston, if I didn't mention that already.
If we could get this podcast to be lower energies, that would be great, everybody.
I know.
You're listening to
Thanks,
Super
Jeremiah.
Sounds of
It
the
totally
60s.
wasn't going to happen if you didn't mention that. Put your hands together for Brian Riley, everybody. Here we go. Brian Riley.
What's going on, guys? I am 41. I'm single. I blame a lot of that on the fact that I worked at Olive Garden for an extremely long time in my adult life, though. I was able to hook up with women while I worked at Olive Garden. That wasn't the issue. I just couldn't seriously date women that fuck guy that works at Olive Garden. I have standards for myself. You just fucked a guy at Olive Garden. I can't take you home to mom. You fucked me. That's embarrassing. And I guess I mentioned it. I did work at Olive Garden for a while. Funniest day at Olive Garden, there was a wedding reception. At Olive Garden, the bride, the groom, the tux, the gown, 43 people to celebrate this union. Okay? I live at the beach in San Diego. I've been doing drugs all my life. I can't judge anybody for anything at all. But that bitch settled. You know what I'm talking about? There's no way that was on her bucket list. She knows what I'm talking about. She's laughing. Oh. All right. Thank you,
Brian
guys.
Riley. Wow.
Fuck yeah.
First of all, I'm completely in love with you. Never
Aw.
before, in just hearing somebody's 60 seconds, I think I know everything about you. Pretty much picture everything.
That was the goal.
A lot of drugs. You've been working at Olive Garden forever.
Not anymore, but yeah.
San Diego. What do you do now?
I'm a chemist now.
A chemist?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you make? Breadsticks and salad? How the fuck do you go from Olive Garden to being a
Yeah.
chemist?
How do you think that
What kind
salad? How do you think that salad becomes never ending?
Yeah.
Exactly. What kind of fucking crazy, creepy Olive Garden Walter White bullshit are we talking about here? Where now you're just producing lettuce in a lab. What is it, Brian? How are you a chemist all of a sudden?
I got a degree a long time ago in biology, and I just started using it so I could have a day job to do comedy.
Did you get diagnosed with lung cancer a few months ago, and your wife and kids don't know about this chemist thing?
No,
that you're
not at
doing?
all, not at all.
Sometimes you go off in a trailer in New Mexico?
No.
All right.
Why'd you end up on drugs, I'm wondering? You
From
think-
Kansas, man.
Are you from
Working.
Kansas?
Yeah. What else would you gonna do in
And
Kansas?
working at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
You're fascinating. Like the dichotomy of like, yeah, I worked at Olive Garden my whole life, and now I'm a chemist is amazing to me.
It's only been about a year I've been a chemist, but yeah.
All right. Well, don't sell yourself short. God bless.
Oh, I'm selling myself short.
I have a
man.
question. The segue that you did, where you're like, well, yeah, I guess I mentioned it, but I work at the Olive Garden. Is that a segue you do that's meant to be funny, or did you just kind of stumble into that?
I
just
kind of
now?
stumbled into
'Cause
that.
that's
yeah,
so.
yeah.
That was the funniest fucking part for me.
I know I'm gonna go back and listen to it,
Yeah,
and I
that
can
was
add that
really
in
funny.
or something.
How
Yeah.
long have you been doing comedy?
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
How long have you been in Los Angeles?
Oh, I'm from San Diego. I'm just up here working for a couple days.
What
so.
are you doing?
Chemist. Yeah.
What are you making?
I'm making active pharmaceutical ingredients. I make drugs. I make drugs for a living.
Performance, pharmaceutical.
Active
ingredients.
pharmaceutical ingredients.
Like
yes.
what? Creatine?
Dude, he's
Mountain
not going to
Dew.
out
No,
himself as a drug. He's not going to
Yeah.
out himself. He's a drug dealer.
You
dude.
can't say? Is it steroids?
Oh, is that
No,
what-
it's
that what it is?
it's drugs. It's
Active
not. It's kind of scientific. I don't want to.
It
I'm gonna
doesn't
bore you to
sound
death.
like it at all, by the way. Like, now that I've talked with, now after we've had this 30 seconds, I totally would not take anything that you made.
Oh, I would.
Do you straight
He
up
worked
have
at
a
the Olive
greenhouse
Garden
that-
and he makes drugs.
Yeah.
Sounds like the best drug ever.
Oh, do you make drugs, or are you a chemist like for real?
I'm actually a chemist for real,
okay.
in a lab.
Hold on. Are
Yes.
you like a real chemist? Like you actually
Like a real one.
like a real guy who is
Yes,
like,
actually, the
works on a
company's
lab
based
coat.
in Bubendorf, Germany, and just sounds a lot like you. Yeah.
What was that
Sadly
conversation
enough.
like when you gave you 2 weeks at Olive Garden? Like, yeah, listen, it's been great. I loved everyone I worked with here. This is not you, it's me, but I'm going to go become a chemist.
Yeah.
I have a job as a chemist. I got to leave.
Well, I had to get a job as a chemist. I want to do this full time.
Did you
comedy,
make
so I need a day job.
Follow-up question to Sal's question. What was that interview like when you handed over your resume to the lab? And it just said Olive Garden, 27 years.
I started there as a glass washer for 3 months, and I got promoted because I knew it.
Of course you did. You're
So-
white. What are you talking about, Brian?
But I told them that I knew how to wash dishes because I've washed dishes for 20 years in restaurants, and they're like, "Okay, that makes sense. You're hired."
You're like, let me shoot you straight, chemistry people. When I'm
No,
here,
seriously.
your family. That's an Olive
Not
Garden.
you, but
Like,
everybody
I
else
tried
would
from
be,
the
yeah,
slow.
yeah.
I shoehorned
He tried,
it in.
he tried.
I shoehorned it in. Once had an Olive Garden joke. I said I went there. They told me it was an hour wait, and I said, "Is that how you treat family?" Thank you. That's right.
That was good. That was good.
That joke needs to take the tour of Italy.
Oh, I like that.
That joke got him on TV.
I have a Olive Garden song on Spotify. My friend Bone Cage made it off my lyrics, so check it out. It's called Olive Garden Butthole.
I'll get on that. Now.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's
on
a big
Spotify.
hit in Germany. Olive Garden butter.
It actually is.
I know. That's why I said it.
Do you believe in Olive Garden? Do you believe that they have good food? Do you believe in
Oh,
their
fuck no.
practices? You don't?
Fuck no.
There's
That's
good
horrible.
You didn't get a little bit hooked there? There's not some things that you go
No,
back
that's
for?
just, that's
Afraid of dipping
disgusting.
sauce in the breadsticks?
What's the most
No
disgusting-
woman should ever fuck a guy that takes him to Olive Garden. Okay, not gonna just PSA. Okay,
Wow, buzzkill.
So you say that
you shouldn't. You should never.
I know,
Have
but
you taken?
no.
Have you taken a woman to Olive Garden?
Everyone in this audience has done that.
I've been there, and I won't
there.
shit on it. I mean, I get why people do, but I've had a good meal there. I brought my grandma there once.
See?
She wanted to go.
On Mother's Day.
so much Olive Garden talk. Enough with this bread shtick.
Yeah.
Bread shtick? I was excited about that.
Do you ever steal the crayons there?
Brian, you say that you're single. How long you been single for?
About 6 years.
You been dating? You on any of the dating
Yeah,
sites?
yeah. Well, I mean, I was a bartender while I waited tables during the day, bartended at night,
Where'd you bartend at?
down in Vista, North County, San Diego.
Another Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
It was not an Olive Garden, no.
Lady with an attitude.
No.
Olive Garden, are you listening?
The Vista Olive Garden. You waited tables in the day at one Olive Garden, bartended at the other at night.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Fucking.
Yeah, you're right. So it was fun, but like I said, I just had to get a day job to be able to try comedy. So
Good for you, man.
In the last 6 years, have you felt at all like you might have found love at any time, but it didn't work out, or?
yeah, a couple times.
Okay.
I lived in Galveston, Texas, for a while.
Oh, then that.
You're shaking her head like you know. Yeah, you don't want to marry anybody woman that lives in Galveston, Texas.
Oh my
It's
God! What
kinda-
about someone that works at the Olive Garden in Galveston? Just
Yeah.
fucking murder.
There's
them,
no
right?
Olive Garden in Galveston. It's a classy island. It's
You're
a
very
classy-
picky, Brian. You should.
I
start-
am. I ain't gonna lie.
You could.
He's a chemist.
four-
with a
I'm
big
41.
dick. What are you going to do?
Is that true? Do you have a big dick? How does Jeremiah know that? Did you say that at some point?
I can see it.
We
from
made
the
eye
back.
contact. We made eye
You
contact.
could see it in his back.
Sorry, I tucked it.
From
too
the
much.
back.
My bad.
He's got a little tail back there.
That's what I thought. I thought it was an extended vertebrae. Nope, just on dick.
It's like a real laugh.
Or it's a poo.
Is that the breadstick in your pocket, or you're just happy to see us? It's the best German I could do. I'm sorry.
I like it, man. I think it's great that I think it's like the American dream. You can go from working at an Olive Garden to being a chemist somewhere.
Yeah, living at the beach, it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, to being a freelance chemist, dude. That's fucking great, dude. I'm a chemist.
Oh, that's awesome. See how that works? It's
What made
easy.
you pick San Diego? Just because it's nice and
The beach. I was living at the beach in Texas, and I just kind of wanted to upgrade beaches. And
Galveston. Were you there when Robert Durst put the body out in the water?
No,
No?
that was before me. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was there during Hurricane Ike, all that fun shit.
Hurricane Ike.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious. Was
Yeah,
Hurricane
dude.
Mike right near there?
No, not at all.
You do a lot of canes. You cane hop. You go to a lot of
He hit Tina
hurricanes?
Turner pretty hard.
I've seen 3 or 4. Yeah, lived in Florida for a while.
My cousin's a fucking cane hopper, dude.
They're fun. They're fun. Until it really
great
hits.
business, dude. It's
Like a
great.
Category 1, a Category 2 hurricane's kind of fun to party through. Category 3 and up, you want to get the fuck out of town.
Yeah.
He knows what I'm talking. You
Don't
Louisiana,
ever fuck
you
anyone
know.
in a Category 3 hurricane.
You know, like Category 2, you can still stay there. You won't drown. You can party. Lights will go out for a day or two. You'll get drunk.
Absolutely. The
Work
big
will
move
happen in another week. You'll be
Big
back
move
to
is
work.
Category 4. Get your dick out. Let Mother Nature give you that blowjob, bro.
Oh, see, I left town. I got the fuck out of town for that. See,
Stay and play.
you
baby
stayed.
boy.
You
Stay
stayed.
and play.
See, I learned my lesson. Thank you for being on the
What's
show. Then, thank you. Yeah.
What's the craziest hookup you ever had, Brian? I know these restaurant people. Nights get crazy with.
The
those
craziest-
restaurants.
okay, like 2 months ago, I
Wow,
hooked up.
this was very recent.
I
This
hooked up
sounds
with
like
the hottest chick I ever hooked up with, walking to the store to get cigarettes on a Friday night in Ocean Beach, San Diego.
While you were
it was
walking?
fuck.
You just kept walking while fucking.
No, like no. I took her back to my place, but a block and a half to get cigarettes.
Did you make this lady in the lab that you were at?
No, they won't talk to me there. They're too smart.
Was her vagina circumcised?
No, it was shaved though. It was beautiful. It was.
What can?
Are we gonna go down this road? We can go
Right.
down this road. I
All
don't
right,
give a shit.
I don't know if you have to move on, but I can't let this go. Like what did you say? Who said something first? Then what was said next? And then just take me through how that led to you fucking at your house on the walk for cigarettes. Because I think we all want to know, don't we? Like
Absolutely.
I don't-
Can I take a guess before you go? I take you as
Yeah.
the kind of guy you're walking to get a pack of cigarettes. I picture you whistling. Am I right?
Whistling, everybody hurts.
And she's and she's just like, hey, what song is that? You're just like, what song do you want it to be? I work in a motherfucking lab.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, how did it go?
No, I went to the store to get cigarettes. There was a bar in between. She was going to the bar. I started talking to her. We kept talking. I went to
Dude,
get
you're
cigarettes. We went
skipping
back to the
over-
bar.
You
Yeah.
yada-ing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say we started.
We were
talking.
at the bar. We were sitting there talking.
Did you
She
meet
looked
her-
at me and she's like, "Will you go down on me?" I said yes. She's like, "Let's go to your home."
Wait. Stop, Brian. Stop doing this fucking thing that you're doing. Listen, we're gonna go piece by fucking piece.
I left the house.
Stop. Just start answering my questions. You
Okay,
ready?
yes.
Here we go. The first time you saw the girl, was it when you were both walking the same direction?
Yes.
Okay. But you didn't say anything at that point, right? I love this music. Keep this going.
Yeah, I started talking to her right away. Yeah.
So you started talking to her while you were walking down the same sidewalk?
Yeah.
Side by side. You're like, hey, what are you up to? She's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to the bar. You're like, I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes, but I guess I'm going to the bar now.
Yeah,
Like
we
that.
started talking. We went and
But
got
what
cigarettes.
were the exact words?
I don't remember the exact
Come
words.
on, give me a
I was
ball.
drinking all day. I live at the beach, man. Like, you can remember like half
Look at me
drunk
in my
what I
eyes.
said
Look
to a
at me.
girl.
We want to believe you. Please tell us details.
Just paint a picture for us.
Call out my name.
You can do anything right now.
I told you exactly what happened.
This is like Drew Carey if he got hit in the head with an aluminum bat, by the way.
Blow the whistle.
Whose line is it anyway? It's
we went
yours,
to get
motherfucker.
cigarettes. We went to the
make up
bar.
a fucking story.
We're dying.
We started drinking.
one fucking detail.
You can do anything right
I
now.
gave you details. I told her to stick him. I told her she had to say pussy. What more do you want?
Wait, the music got too loud.
What
Hold
more
on.
do you want?
I think he may have actually have said
I told her what she said to me. I told her she had to shave pussy. What more details do you want?
We want some details, just one thing. Do you remember anything about it? You were that drunk you don't remember anything? What she said, what you said, how fast you came, anything crazy happened?
Oh, it took me a while. I was drunk.
How long before you put your sample in her beaker?
About 20 minutes after being home.
I love
No, we
that.
sat there. She used to live in Ocean Beach. She was down there hanging out with friends. I happen to live right down there by the bar. Like, let's just hang out, let's party.
All of a sudden, you're answering these questions like we're detectives and you're being interrogated right now. And
Well,
it seems
like
you
five
killed-
of y'all jumping on my
seems
shit.
like
So
you
yeah.
killed this girl at the end of everything. What do you want to know? I was drunk. I don't remember. I don't know what time it happened.
Yeah, this is the worst interrogation. It's like the first 400.
Seriously,
See
bro?
that stuff? It's the slowest, longest
Seriously, bro?
interrogation.
Meow.
The worst.
Meow. I just meowed him.
I
Okay.
love it.
Jesus,
Brian
dude.
Riley.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be fine. You're not your father, dude, and you're gonna be fine.
Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm not my fault. Yeah.
You're cool as fuck, man. I love that. I love that you're chasing your dreams and that you're a funny guy. 42?
41.
41. Wow, I had you pegged for 42.
Oh, thank you, man.
I'm older than him.
You're living the life. You just walk on the streets fucking people.
I sort of.
It's a good life, man. I'm not complaining.
You're like a cool rapist.
You're just you're just a chemist. Just a chemist, minding your own business, big swinging dick, going to get some fucking tobacco, just fucking people, just living your life, man.
Don't hate it, man.
If you dye your skin, you could be a rapper, bro. You got it.
Albino Snoop right here. There you go.
No,
Brian, I absolutely love you. It was nice to meet you. There
You
he
too,
goes.
man.
Brian Riley, ladies and gentlemen. He's on Twitter at Brian Riley Comic. How great. 2.5 years into the game. This guy's making all of his dreams come true. How long were you working at Olive Garden for? Last question, Brian?
1 year. 5 years.
That's it? 5 years? No, that sort of sucks. You know what we're going to do right now? We have one regular. Guys, we have one human being that doesn't even get pulled out of the bucket. This young lady does a brand new 60 seconds every single week. For a while now. She's the one regular. She's
Angela
one up now,
Merkel.
and then we're going back to the bucket after that for the rest of the show. But here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the great Allie Macofsky, everybody. The Kill Tony regular.
Hell yeah. I'm half Jewish. Thank you. I'm half Jewish. My dad's the Jew in the family, so all my life people would always tell me that I'm not really Jewish because it's like this whole thing, you know. People always say, "Oh, your dad's Jewish, you're not Jewish." My whole life I've been told I'm not Jewish. And then I went to this rally, and a bunch of white supremacists were there, and they kept saying, "Kike, Kike," and I was like, oh, "Really? Thank you so much." I was like, "It's okay though, my dad's the Jew." And then they just kept saying kike. It was great. I was like, I went to this protest against white supremacists and I finally got the validation that I wanted. This is why I stick to talking about my pussy. Because I didn't go to college. Okay.
I think you actually I think you have something great there. I just think it needs a little bit of proper setup. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
yeah.
You were,
yeah.
you know,
I kind of dragged it out.
I think you just need to tell the truth because you were in New York at those anti-Trump rallies, right?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't originally like anti-Trump or anything, but it kind of became that.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Okay, wow, Jesus Christ, man.
Fuck him in his face. I hope he gets assassinated.
Oh my God. Wow, there's just no filter at all over there tonight, huh? Okay. That cannot become a thing. That can't be a thing.
Kike!
And
Sorry, I got caught up.
I'm now looking at an
Thank you.
entire Trump soundboard, and it is the worst thing I've ever wanted to see on this show.
Nothing gets a party started like a Trump soundboard.
There are actually some really, really funny ones in there.
I'm really rich.
Ah.
I will build a great, great wall.
I love this.
We need to build a wall.
All right. So, Allie, that's
Yeah.
true. You went to New York City.
Yeah.
You went to the rally. And were they really just yelling kike over and over again? Like,
Yeah.
who was walking by? What kind of super
Well,
Jew was walking by?
the thing was, I was there, and they were saying like, they kept saying kike stuff, and I was like, I don't think I look that Jewish,
Right.
but I was also so flattered. Like,
You want to be Jewish?
no, it's not that. It's just that people always say that I'm not, and so then finally I was like,
How do you look Jewish?
you look like my dad, maybe.
You could pass for German.
What?
Yeah.
You could
Did
pass for
somebody
German.
say
Thank you.
German?
yeah. Sal said it just a second ago.
Okay.
It's interesting. Yeah, and I think you also need to set up, because I don't know if everybody knows about the dad. Like, you almost said it. Like, they say, I can't remember.
Maybe I
how
should
you
have
said
explained it more. That like,
Just, yeah. 'cause
okay.
You sort of covered it twice, but you didn't really say it. You didn't
Yeah.
say they say that you're not Jewish if only your dad's Jewish. He said my dad's Jewish, but my mom's not, so they, sort of not clear.
Sure.
For the, the layman folk, like I understand it completely, but these peasants out here, I mean, they have no idea what you're talking. I have a ton of Jewish friends. Oh my God, that is the worst. But yet I sort of want to.
So probably I'll sue her.
Okay. All right, Allie. I mean, what else is going on in the world? You come back every single week. She writes and performs a new 60 Seconds every single week.
She was in that video with the We Will
Shia
Divide
LaBeouf?
Us.
Remember the
Divide
Shia
Us.
LaBeouf?
Oh, yeah, where the guy
chick.
shouted and he was like, oh.
Remember the girl that looks like she's hypnotized with her hand up? Like,
Yeah, that's her.
He will not divide us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a cat.
Oh, wow.
You'll never live it down. Little did you know that was Good Morning America's camera that you were looking right into.
You live and you learn. No, I don't. I always make the same mistakes.
Well, I love it. You're dressed like you're about to go film Home Alone 3 with an all-female cast.
You look like you're one of the new Wet Bandits.
I'm so comfortable.
I'm a sticky bandit to me.
You're Marv's daughter. Home Alone 5.
Great idea.
That is. Let's get that made.
Great idea. Have you seen Family Man? I love Family Man.
Of his Nicolas Cage, great film.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
We got a house in Jersey at the end. I love it.
She's ShamWow.
I love it, dude. You don't like it? You've seen it.
No, I'm too young. That's my excuse for everything.
How old are you?
Have you seen
I'm
Sylvester
21.
Oh, you are? Oh, wow, you really are?
I
Yeah.
hope you grow up and watch it.
Okay.
21. Oh.
Do you Snapchat a lot?
I do. I'm always on Snapchat.
What's your favorite filter?
I like to use multiple filters. It depends. If I'm wearing a lot of makeup, I just like to use the brighter one, so it really highlights my face. But if I'm looking rough, black and white.
This terrible question.
Have you been asked that 100 times?
Asked
You had
out?
such a prepared answer for that.
Yeah, I'm like the fucking queen of Snapchat.
Wow. That's a bold statement.
And
I
she has
am.
a pay Snapchat that you can pay to see some sexy.
Yeah, I don't
nipples
do
and
that.
stuff.
But if I get really desperate.
The queen of Snapchat. You know what they say? Jews run all of social media.
Half Jews.
There you go.
HJs, huh?
Boom. All right, the great Allie Macofsky doing
Okay,
another
bye.
brand new minute. There she goes. We love her. The sweet little Kill Tony Frankenstein every single week. She's on Twitter at Allie Macofsky, right? Allie Macofsky? Oh, it's Allie Macofsky. She had to
Why
change
did she have
it.
to change it?
Somebody bumped her off of her own name. Oh,
Oh.
white supremacist hack
You
joke.
bring that up now? You're in the shadows. I would have talked to you for a half hour about that.
Yeah, what the fuck? They divided you.
I was just going to say, it seems as though he did divide us. Ooh, I always love it when the name is written in Sharpie instead of pen. Put your hands together for Will Leach. Here he comes with Will Leach.
Hi there. I think what we need now more than ever is some honesty. I wish on the flight I was in on yesterday, the airline would have been a little more truthful and said, keep your seatbelt on at all times. There's no way that thin fabric will prevent your death in the event of a crash, but be a big help to us. If we could match your carcass to the passenger manifesto, it would be much easier if you were roughly where we started you. Floor lighting will illuminate the cabin so the rescue workers can find your charred remains that they will remove through 6 exits, 2 in the front, 2 in the mid, 2 in the rear, likely by way of a slide, gentlemen. If my honesty prays forward, next time you're put on hold by your cell phone company, maybe the message will be something like, you know, we're not experiencing higher than average call volumes. We're largely understaffed, completely disinterested, currently watching cat videos. Then we'll watch porn. During peak periods to save time, cat porn. Thank you for your time. Honesty. I love you, Tony. Not sure about that jacket.
Thank you so much, Will Leach. I fucking love you. I don't know who he... Did you You don't know about my jacket?
Probably this one.
Will,
Wait,
I
is it
love you.
my jacket?
I love your style. How many years did you work at Olive Garden?
I love that cat shirt also. Let me see it. Let's see it.
If it was going worse than it was, I was
Get
going to
that
do this
pussy
to
out,
gain
bruh.
some sympathy. It's a cat playing a banjo.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I like
I'm
deliverance.
sorry, whose jacket did you criticize?
Exactly, valid point.
Meow, 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 meow. Okay, Will, let's get into
That is
it.
the lightest jacket, too, I've ever seen. I'm going to say that. Is that definitely a jacket?
I think he looks like he works at the van store.
It's a white unmarked van store.
Yes.
Bang.
That is my
I don't
That's
even
my
want
boy,
you guys.
Patty Reagan.
I don't even want you guys to laugh.
Patty Reagan.
He doesn't want us to laugh. I love that. You're so
Candy?
cool. He's such a rock star. Yeah, how come you don't say that after all the things that didn't get a laugh that you didn't want to?
Tony, the only time Tony's made me laugh off stage is when he says we should hang out more.
Did you just turn into Triumph, the insult comic dog?
The only time that only. And I get the horse of truth.
Will, okay, stick with me here, Will. How long you been doing stand-up?
60 seconds.
That's your first time
Wow.
on stage.
First time.
Come on, put your hands together for Will. There you go. That's what I love.
That's amazing.
I love that. What made you want to start doing stand-up?
Loved it my whole life. 20 years ago, saw a little open mic in Vancouver. Underage, underweight Seth Rogen was one of the guys doing it.
Wow.
I said to my girlfriend, now my wife, and said, one day I want to do that. We're coming to LA. She goes, you should do this.
How are you
talking
so
about having
comfortable? How are you so comfortable on stage?
When she said one day I want to do that, she was talking about having sex with Joe Rogan.
So anyways, how you seem so comfortable on stage. You have to have been on stage before. You've done public speaking or
I'm an insurance broker,
Oh, okay.
and I do sales training for insurance guys.
There you go. There you go.
Do you also insult people when you're done with that?
I typically do it while I'm doing that, yeah.
The insurance is broken. Why don't you fix it?
Fucking Germans, dude.
That's my boy, Patty Reagan.
Oh my God.
So how much material have you written? Have you written like 5 minutes? Have you written 3? Is that it?
I would have written probably about 3, cut it down to 1 for this, but this is literally the
That was
impetus to give it a
It
shot.
was an amazing bit. It was an amazing bit. I think you would have gotten like 800% more laughs if you would have slowed down 30%.
Yeah.
You almost seemed like too normal, and you almost seemed too comfortable, if that makes sense, instead of
Yeah.
somebody sort of performing. If that, like, you
Totally
could-
makes sense, yeah.
You could have used 10% of boring Ben Palmer earlier. You know what I mean? Just slowed it down a little bit.
Cool.
But I loved it. But you seemed like the temp. I guess what I'm saying is like the tone of that morbid yet completely accurate airplane bit is a little bit more evil than your. You know, it's another way. Your charred body's getting pulled out of the 6 exits. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure, yeah. Awesome.
But did that come from, as you do insurance, did that come kind of from that vibe, that vein of thought?
Yeah, I mean, it's typically not a great topic talking about how you might drop the next day and should buy something to take care of your family. So a little levity in the situation, I think, helps that out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
And
You
how
seem,
long?
you seem polished. You
Yeah.
seem like polished.
Yeah.
And how long have you been a stepdad?
Next question. Next question.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
We might have hit a nerve.
But aren't we all curious how long he's been a stepdad, so?
How long have you been the evil stepdad, yeah?
Do you have kids, Will?
I do not.
You don't.
Wow.
No.
What's your favorite category of porn?
He doesn't consider his stepkids kids.
Oh!
People. What's your favorite category of porn?
None.
No, you don't watch
Amen.
porn.
Stepson porn.
Good call, man.
Smart answer.
You don't ever.
Oh.
You don't ever watch porn.
None.
No, smart
Never.
answer. We get it.
So your sex life just was banging, right?
Well,
Making love.
Next.
Making love.
Absolutely. Next question.
Next question. He's flying through these questions like Trump at a CNN festival.
You're like Michael Dukakis. That's an old reference, but he doesn't recall.
I think
Yeah.
porn's for creeps.
That's
Fuck
for the
Michael
40 plus.
Dukakis. I hope he gets assassinated.
So
I used to lift weights with David Duke, dude.
what?
I did. Swear to God, we shared a back fence when I was growing up. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we used to go do We used to go do chest a lot.
You talk about that in your stand-up?
Uh-uh.
You are the funniest person I've ever met in my fucking entire life.
Isn't that when I say, and you think I have a bad hoodie?
You really lifted weights with David Duke?
Dude, he's a nice guy. I mean, overall, I didn't get into any of his practices.
Did your
but-
muscles burn like a cross afterwards? What do you mean, oh?
How do you?
That's just funny.
That's your reality, and you have not spoke about that on stage?
Yeah, I just haven't really
Are
gotten
you
around to
kidding
it.
me?
That's
God
crazy.
damn, you have some stuff to dig into.
He seemed like I'm not gonna. Everybody's gonna judge him, but I mean, at the time he was, non-practicing, and
Soft lips.
Yeah, and he just seemed pretty casual and liked to hit the gym. I liked to hit the gym. He was dating this pretty girl that worked at the seafood restaurant where I was working. Oh. He was.
yeah.
No, nobody cracks me
Daisy.
up like
Stephanie. How does Jeff Garcia
Daisy Duke?
fucking play y'all's band? That's what I want to know.
I regret all of this. All right, I'm sitting down.
But anyway, man, I applaud you, man. You wanted to do this, and you came and
Joel
actually did it.
Joel
You came here to Los Angeles
Jimenez
to
comes
do it.
out from behind the drums to do one joke, waits a few seconds, but doesn't quite wait just long enough.
No, I know what I did, Tony.
I love it. I'm just letting the podcast listeners
So
know that
what
was.
don't you like about his jacket?
Whose jacket were you making fun of? Mine. You said, I love you, Tony, but I don't know about that jacket. But when you said that jacket,
Yeah.
we noticed that you
I
actually
thought
were
it
looking
pointed
at
to
Sal.
me.
Because it seems like you have a queer eye for a straight guy.
Oh my God, Brian.
Well,
I don't know. Did you like do something different tonight?
Yeah,
Not
what the
smoke
fuck,
pot,
dude? Are
you
you the-
didn't smoke pot.
I'm not wearing my hat.
Is that what it is?
I usually can't
is
see
it
as
me?
much.
Because this is like earth tones.
my plan was to finish with, I was going to say, but if going in the theme of honesty, but you jumped the cue earlier, I was going to say, if you could let my wife know that was about 13 minutes would be awesome. But you did the exact same joke about 20 minutes ago.
So then you.
So I
took it
just
out
made
on-
fun of your jacket, pretty much is what happened there, yeah. You
I,
put it on the spot.
I don't mind a good ribbing. Like that's I love that too. But the thing is I don't think that
It's
the
a great jacket.
yeah, that's why it
It's
didn't
just-
really play.
Just a shot because
If
you.
it was like a bad jacket, it would have probably played.
It's called call.
Fucking.
I just want to say, Will, that I absolutely,
Sorry, Brian. I knew you were
love.
in here still.
Oh, what's going on over
I'm
there?
sorry.
Brian and I got in an argument.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now we're good.
Welcome to the Mixed Feelings podcast.
It really is. There's like 7 different things going on at once up here right now. I sort of love it.
Sorry.
Okay, we got it. You guys, okay, hit another Trump button.
sorry.
There you go. Okay, can we get out of that for a little bit? Will, tell us something else interesting about you. Have any hobbies or anything that you do that sets you apart? Any chemist work, anything crazy? You skydive out of boats?
Grew up as a kid.
You fucking people in the streets.
Yeah, grew up as a kid playing
up as a
tennis
kid
with
is not a
Matthew Perry.
Oh, Matthew Perry.
Yeah, young Matthew Perry.
You grew up with Matthew Perry?
Playing tennis.
Were you-
Soft lips.
One could say that you guys were friends?
We were.
I hate this crowd. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on tonight. I'm throwing.
How long
throwing
have you
diamonds out there?
How long have you been an earthworm?
One might say that you guys were studios on the Sunset Strip. I mean, that was for Tony. That was a show he did after it kind of went away. If you saw it, it was a hoot, that joke.
Go on,
Is your wife
Sal.
gonna be
Go
proud?
on.
Will your wife be proud of you that you got up here and did this? Oh,
See,
good for you, man.
see, Tony, squirters do exist.
Sal wants to know if maybe your wife wants to come up, take a bow. No? No?
I think we're good.
I think we're good. Man, you've had quite the ego ever since Fuller House came out. Can I tell you that? We thought you were
Please
out.
sign up again, though, man. I really, if that was your first one, I would love to see your second and third. I was
Yeah.
going to give you actually some minutes at the Ice House for the show this week, but unless you want to do 3 minutes.
Want to do 3 minutes at the Ice House this weekend?
I'll take you up.
All right.
Boom!
Friday,
3-minute
10
guest
o'clock.
spot. Will Leach. First time ever doing stand-up, and he just booked another gig. Chase your dreams, motherfuckers. How old are you, Will? 48 years old. Will Leach doing stand-up for the first time. Just wanted to do it for 20 years, and he just did it in front of you. One of the most quiet, mellow audiences we've ever had at this podcast. Episode 200.
Hey,
is next
Sal
week, by
needs
the
a
way.
drink, Josh. If Sal can get a drink, what would you like?
The same thing as before.
Okay, the same thing from before. Zima.
I love these like wild, impractical Jokers fans that know
wants a
everything
rock-
about you. It's Jameson, neat, you idiot.
By the way, they're bringing back Zima. I don't know if you guys remember Zima.
they
They're
really?
bringing it back for a limited
they
time.
are,
Oh, wow.
And they're bringing back spousal abuse, too,
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
to wash it down with.
Do I remember
Sal
it?
will have a rum and squirt if you have it.
Do I remember it? In '94, I fingered my first Zima.
I actually liked Zima. Like, I still drank it till the end.
Do you
kinda.
guys remember Surge?
I was a Squirt fan.
Yeah. I always drank Surge when I got UTIs.
Why? That makes it worse.
Just a little fact.
All right. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Joy Eileen. Oh, wow. From the front row, here she comes. This is exciting. This could be another first timer here. Joy Eileen, everybody.
Hi. So I found this new website that I can keep track of my ex-boyfriends. It's amazing. It's called mugshots.com. Anybody heard of it? Yeah, I didn't hear about it, but I actually Googled the guy I lost my virginity to, and there he was. He was arrested for lewd acts with a cow. It's nice to know he still thinks about me. Don't worry. I don't do this for a living. I'm actually a massage therapist. But I'm a really bad one because I don't give happy endings. Not that I have morals or anything. It's just workers' comp doesn't cover tennis elbow. Found that out from a priest. In fact, that's how you know you can trust a priest. The ones with the tennis elbow, if they have that band that keeps the tennis elbow better, it's like a chastity belt. You're like, oh, I can trust you with my kid.
Joy Eileen. Fuck yeah. You've been on this show before.
Yeah.
What did we find out about you there?
Um,
Anything else that you didn't cover already?
No, I'm a massage therapist, romance author.
So your dude really fucked a cow? You like
No.
put a finger
No, it was
on
a DUI.
Jesus Christ. It's a jokey poo, Brian. This
You
is
never
a
know. I know a lot of people in
comedy
Ohio
show.
that played with goats.
No, you don't. You
Yes,
don't
I
know
do.
anybody that's actually played with a goat.
Yes, I do.
Joy.
Yes.
So how long have you been a massage therapist for?
10 years.
How long have you been in stand-up comedy for?
A year.
How long have you owned those Uggs?
A year.
Wow. Okay. Those are something else. So I feel like you might be a mishmash of a lot of the people that have been on earlier. Let me guess here. You were born and raised in a mobile home. You worked at Olive Garden for a while, and then you worked your way up to what you are right now.
None of those.
What part of the valley are you from?
Madeira, Fresno?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Vine country. How long have you been down here, or do you still live up there?
No, I'm here. I've been here, 13 years? Yeah, 13, 14
Who are you
years.
referring to?
Who's this? Who's American Hodor over here? This fucking guy looks like he just squeezes people's heads to death. That's your favorite method of killing, right? Just the old fucking. Oh, you son of a bitch! I see what you're doing. Now I feel like I can't really make fun of you, Joy. This guy's arms could reach me from there. How long have you two been together? How long have you two been together?
13 years.
13
Wow,
years.
congratulations.
So you met him on your first massage?
Yeah. Here's my first happy ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. Does he wait outside the door while you're giving massages to make sure no funny business
You know,
happens?
actually, he's the one that gives the happy endings after I'm done.
Come on.
Take that, you gay boy.
Gay boy. Nailed it. What does he do for work?
He works.
What kind of truck does he drive for a living?
He works for the Navy.
Oh. Whoa.
Can
Old
I-
Navy?
Yeah.
So dumb. What does he do for the Navy?
Yeah.
Ooh, a government
Oh, whoa.
contractor.
What does that mean?
Whoa.
Wow, what does that? Wow, what does that mean?
In
the Navy.
Fuck yeah, this is one of his test projects right here, walking out.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Wow, that's very ambiguous and cryptic.
Yeah.
Which I'll test him, bro.
Yeah. Area 50 dudes.
HIV.
Because I grew up in a test. I grew up. They had a primate center by me, and they used to test the polio
Wait, what
vaccine.
the fuck? We shared. You mean to tell me they could look out a window and see David Duke lifting weights from this test?
Theo grew up in the Twilight Zone.
Swear to God, dude. They tested the polio vaccine in our town. They almost cured polio by us.
They almost cured it?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to the people instead?
One of the vaccines they came out with ended up giving a lot of people cancer, but they still gave it to millions of women.
Man,
actually.
that
Fucking
had
women.
about as many
Look it
happy
up.
endings as Joy's given out.
You need to do like a Dos Equis commercial because seriously, he's the world's most interesting man.
I was going to tell you something else. I forgot it.
I like that you did the like self-deprecating thing. I thought that was a really funny joke.
Thank you.
I don't know. I mean, like the happy ending stuff for me was like, it's a little bit like common. You know, you think massage, you think happy ending. I would love to have heard like if you in 13 years of massage, I'm sure you actually have some real stories that might be really like genuinely like crazy and funny.
Yeah, like prostate
Yeah.
massage and how common it actually really is.
Well, I mean, you have your appointment next week, so.
I know.
Boom.
Yeah.
Take that, gay boy.
I like her because she has very big thumbs.
Yeah.
And I know how to use them.
Do men sometimes approach you with extra money to provide stuff? And I know your husband's here, and I'm not trying to be crass. I'm just
No.
asking that.
Thanks, honey. No, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does
Yeah.
it make you feel sad for the men, or does it make you feel like some of them are just they think it's part of this what goes on in a massage, or is it kind of?
No, it's sad, especially like when they leave and they make an appointment for their wife and their 13-year-old daughter to come in and see me later. I'm like, dude.
There's some dark humor in that, I think. See, I'm being serious. See, because I want to know. I know it's hard to again in a minute.
Yeah.
But I'd love to know about you. You know what I mean? Instead of just
Right.
like these like quick, just kind of like just
Anecdotes.
throwaway punchlines.
Right.
I mean, it's interesting enough that you're a masseuse for 13 years. I'd love to find out more about you when you do it.
Can I have a question with massages? Because I was trained to like always take off your underwear and then just put the towel over you. And then some places have like underwear laying there. I'm like, I'm not going to wear this fucking underwear. Fuck you. But so I'm always naked. So what is it normal for you to be naked? That's normal, right?
Yeah, well, I work at a chiropractor, so it's more of physical therapy.
All right.
So yeah, if they need the glutes worked on, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I've seen it all. It's kind of sad.
So all that setup to that original question.
Oh, it's
what
something
should
I
you
always wondered.
actually wear into a massage place? You had to have us all picture you with a towel on.
Well, no,
you
because I
without a
usually
towel on.
I usually always lay there and I tuck my dick so she can see it from behind, just in case if anything happens, she can touch the tip of it at
That's
least.
very thoughtful.
Why have it up underneath their belly? That's unuseful.
Did you
So
have like
just have
a
to
Red Bull before the show or something? To me? Like what
Red Bull and
happened?
Tito's,
Is
right
that what
here.
you always drink?
That's my first drink of the night, or second.
But did you? What? Something's off tonight.
How many taquitos you eat before this?
Yeah, that's a great question. I like your point of view, though. I think it seemed like kind of like from like a blue collar lady, and I really like the point of view.
And
thought it was
I
really
am
interesting.
even going to give you the exact same note that I just gave Will Leach, which is, slow it down, add a little bit of rock star element to your thing, maybe laugh at your own jokes a little bit less,
Okay.
sort of, which it's cool to do that, and it's, you don't have to though, you know what I mean? And
Right.
it's like that's sort of, I feel like you're a year in and you could cut those bad habits out by being self-aware, right from the beginning, and
Right.
because then I just don't think you need it. I
Well,
think-
last time I bombed super, super bad, so
so
that's
you
why
figured,
I said,
you figured
yeah.
that if you laughed, at least one person would be laughing.
Exactly, because he won't, so that guy.
Yeah.
It's been 13 years. He's not laughing anymore.
Now I'm laughing now.
So all right.
What if everyone just started laughing in here and then like credits rolled?
Well, chill out,
over the
Bernie
screen?
Sanders, dude. Jesus Christ.
There you go. Joy, do you have any special skills or talents or anything like that?
Just the romance author.
Oh yeah,
and-
romance author. How's
so-
that been going?
It's good. I'm going to publish next month, so I'm kind of excited. My 5th book, so that's exciting.
What? See, talk about that. That's crazy. That's amazing.
It's self-publishing. It's not that amazing.
Still, you wrote 5 books. It's crazy.
Well,
how
6,
happy,
but...
How happy are you, sir, that you don't know how to read? You gave a thumbs up on that one. That's good. Joy, it was nice to see you again.
Thank
Fun
you.
stuff. Totally slow it down and get into that real shit. Joy Eileen's on Twitter, and hey, it's me, Joy. That's my mom's name. I can't believe you got that Twitter handle.
Dude, where's Sal's drink?
Yeah, Jameson.
Oh,
Hey.
Josh.
Josh.
Yo, I'm gonna need that drink, man.
He couldn't get it because there wasn't a cord for him to trip over on the way to the bar. There always needs to be a blunder.
In his fruit fly book bag or whatever.
Yeah, this bug situation is just this is a weird one.
I think I swallowed a couple.
This is like a haunted episode. Oh, this looks like a fake name. Every once in a while, a terrible comedian thinks it's funny to just write a fake name on one of the pieces of paper, and then they drop it in the bucket because they're comedians, and some of them are like too afraid to like actually do the 60 seconds, but they want to have some effect on the show. One of the few ways to do it is just by signing up on a piece of paper. There's almost no way this is going to be a real human being, but I'm going to say the name anyway. Put your hands together for Dick Hertz. There you go, perfect. So stupid, you fucking idiots. But see, what ends up happening is I win at the end of that because I get that laugh by
Hertz.
acknowledging it like that. So you end up just giving me more power, even though you wanted to hate. You're giving me more power.
My favorite thing is Josh cuts them all and reads them all to make sure there's no duplicates and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, Dick Hertz is nice."
I'm very excited about this. Yeah. Oh, Dick Hertz totally sounds like somebody that I would not get to drink for. All right. I pulled another name out of the bucket. This actually seems
Josh
real,
British?
and they seem very interesting. It seems like it could be multiple people. Put your hands together for the Chroma Keys. It's a single human. Whoa. Oh, wow.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Zane. That's Chris, usually on the bass back there. We're the Chroma Keys. Chris, what are you thinking? Not going to bed?
Make some noise for the Chroma Keys, ladies.
All right,
and
here's a
gentlemen.
song. Here's a song I wrote when I was 14. Saw you earlier. I got a babysitter. Good luck, she made me fucking dinner. It sucked. I got some Dr. Peppers, a Red Bull too. I got a lot of cool shit to do. I'm not going to bed. I'm never going to bed. I'm not gonna lay down my head, 'cause I'm never fucking going to bed. I got GTA on PS2, I got Cinemax and Mountain Dew, I got AOL Chat, Gravedigger 69, it's way past my bedtime. Alright, I'm not going to bed, nah, never going to bed. I heard what I fucking said, you hate this. I'll sleep when I'm fucking dead. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. The Chroma Keys. I love this. How long have you two been playing together?
About 5 years?
5-ish, yeah.
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years. That one's I'm Never Going to Bed. How many songs do you guys have?
Like an
19 or something, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
We just tried to squeeze one in a minute.
Yeah, we shortened that one down.
Yeah.
I immediately loved it.
Oh, thank you.
I was completely into it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I didn't know that you could do that. I didn't know it was supposed to be funny at first. But then, I mean, it was like humorous and stuff, but I legitimately liked it as a song.
Oh, thanks,
completely
man.
into it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
What's your
that.
name?
I'm Zane.
Zane.
Yeah.
And
Chris.
Chris
The bass
Dillon.
player.
Chris, the bass player.
Yeah.
Shimmied up there. Zane, so do you just do music?
Yeah, I mean, I write and direct video stuff, and then I have a job that's kind of comedic, and then me and him just do this.
What's that job?
I work at the show Ridiculousness.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I'm the editor in the writer's room there.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it seems really like a neat job.
Yeah, mainly like live. It's just we have a bunch of music projects we do around town.
See, you work at the studios on Seward, right?
No, so we shoot there, but then we have an office in Glendale.
Oh, they make
Yeah.
you go all the way to Glendale.
What's that? I live in Burbank, so it's actually really nice.
Awesome.
It's like a 10-minute drive to work.
What part of Burbank?
It's 5 minutes away from Flappers.
Yeah.
On Magnolia.
Where are your cross streets? Near cross
Magnolia and fucking Buena Vista's pretty close.
Look at that.
Magnolia and
you
Buena
could hit
Vista.
up Ryan.
Hey,
you guys
yeah.
could
Oh, we
go
neighbors?
Hang out, man.
Maybe
Yeah.
you guys could go to Big Boy and talk
Where's
about
that?
This is like an SNL sketch. Like first you take the 405.
We go to Olive Garden, Burbank.
Yeah.
Do you like talking about poop, piss, and squirt while you're eating?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
All right, good.
My
It
kinda
happens
guy.
at work a lot,
You
so.
seem like an
Burbank
amazing womanizer. You have like that perfect like lead singer like look. You're wearing pretty much dressed
Thanks.
exactly like Ali Macofsky
Dude,
was earlier.
we get that all the fucking time.
You look a little bit like Billy Corgan, a little bit.
I'll take that.
Maybe that as a compliment, just-
No, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Whoa.
She thinks so too, so that's nice.
Yeah, she can give you a massage. The Chroma Keys.
Yeah.
Are you celebrating Black History Month at all? What are you doing for that?
Just staying inside mostly. I was hoping we wouldn't get up. I feel bad about it, actually. I was hoping it would all be all black comics, but
Next time they should
we got up the whitest thing possible.
Let's
Yeah.
face it, they got lucky last night at the Oscars. That's a joke, people. Shut up. The bucket, I mean, it's just random. We made the bucket's black. What the fuck are you looking at over there?
Checking out that-
Back to you being a womanizer. You have a girlfriend right now?
I do.
Okay.
I do have a girlfriend. Yes.
How long have you had this girlfriend for?
6 years.
Everything's pierced on her, right? Vagina pierced?
No tattoos, no piercings.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that surprises
Cool, man.
me.
She a Christian or not?
No, not Christian. Very much the opposite of that. Not Jewish.
Jewish is not the opposite.
Not Jewish.
Jesus.
We're from Oklahoma, and there's not. They don't really grow there.
There's not a lot of OJs.
Yeah, no.
And where are you from originally?
Hera, Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma.
That's
Got
in the
pink
middle.
guy out there one time, actually.
Pink guy, really?
Shared a
Shawnee.
fence.
It's Shawnee. That's really close to where we're from. Yeah.
I thought it was actually.
10 minutes away.
It's like the one casino there, and then that's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
But
I was
who
out there
gave you
working.
pink eye, Theo? Was it like
casino?
Judy Garland's granddaughter or something like that?
I don't know. It was a pretty legit strand, though. I call it.
Everyone in Shawnee always has pink eye. It's just a thing.
Basically red eye.
And it's never eye, it's always eyes. I always get them both.
Yeah, you don't have one pink
I
eye.
got one.
You
Just
are
one?
Yeah.
on another bucket.
How do you have a story at the ready for everything? It's unbelievable.
But I got pink eye one.
You don't have that hair and
But
not have a story for
where,
everything.
buy where he grew up.
Yeah, well, I know. I remember where I got it, dude.
He sounds like he would do well in Oklahoma. Like they would love
I
you.
had a good time out there, man. We had
Yeah.
a nice time. Actually, you know who I met when I was there was there was a man named Jerry Mathers who was on Leave It to Beaver, which was a television show.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we remember that.
And I
Yeah,
met
it's a
him
good
in
show.
person, and he was always an idol of mine when I was young. And I met him, and he goes, "Well, where do you live?" I said, "I live in Santa Monica." And he goes, "I used to go get some pussy in Santa Monica." That's what he said to me.
That
dude.
sounds like
Jerry
an old man.
Mathers. He's about 87 now, 86, 87.
And that's the guy from Leave It to Beaver gave you pink eye?
No, he just told me about the pussy. I got pink eye by myself.
Ooh, that's the Leave It to Beaver theme for those of you that
There's a good show.
don't
if you haven't
remember
seen it.
1973. All right. The Chroma Keys. Anything else? Anything else crazy about you? Any hobbies or anything like that?
What, Chris? What do you get into? He works out a lot. As you can see, the shoes, the running shoes. He's really into looking nice and for the ladies. He's the womanizer of the group, actually. Mr.
Wait,
Chris
what?
over here.
I don't know what you said.
Huh?
I don't know what you said.
I was getting called a womanizer, and I was saying you're the womanizer of the group with these biceps. over here.
All right, look at you two.
Yeah.
5 years falling in love on a live
Yeah.
podcast.
We don't-
I turned around for 1 second. I
We
came
don't
back.
see each other that often anymore. We used to live together, and for 4 years we lived together, and he just moved out like 2 weeks ago.
I moved down the street.
It's not very far, but we don't see each other very often. We're best friends. Come on.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
The Chroma Keys.
Yep.
Goodness. There you go. There
Thank
he
you very
is.
much.
Zane and Chris. The Chroma
Thank you very much.
Keys. Look at the drawing from Ryan J. Ebel. Look what Ryan J. Ebel drew tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. He's bringing it up. The winner for Best Supporting Actress is There you go. You're drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt, everybody. Isn't that crazy? Look at you. That looks like you. That looks like Theo. That looks like Red Band. That looks like me. He drew that while we were here. All those prints are available at RyanJEbelt.com. Bunch of fun stuff going on at TonyHinchcliffe.com. And you guys, plug away. What's going on, anybody? You got any?
I'm gonna be at I got a podcast called This Past Weekend you could check out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be on Joe's podcast tomorrow.
Rogan.
shit.
The Joe Rogan Experience. Theo Vaughn, you're going to have so
Powerful.
much fun with that. That's huge. Sal, what are you guys on? Season 7?
It's 6 right now. 6.
Season 6, baby, of my favorite fucking show, The Impractical Jokers.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So funny. That's the only show that I watch, and I constantly, you can't help it. You're giggling through the whole entire episode. It's that
Amazing.
funny. I love it.
I purposely don't watch it while I'm at home so that it's all that I watch when I'm on the road at hotels. It's the only thing I watch other than Forensic Files. As soon as I realize...
Yeah, we get that a lot, yeah.
As soon as I realize that I've seen the Forensic Files 3 times before, I make the immediate switch.
I love that show.
Very
I can't
few
sleep.
new ones.
I literally cannot sleep unless I know somebody's been murdered.
Yeah, totally. It gives me my eternal rest that I
it's
need.
weird, huh?
Jeremiah Watkins, one of the most cold-blooded assassins in all of comedy right now. He's part of absolutely everything. He's a phenom, literally one of my favorite comedians in the world. I'm so happy that he's part of this band every single week. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Very sweet. At Jeremiah Stand Up on social media. Sorry if there's a delay in my response to you. My phone is on the fritz right now. March 14th, the next stand-up on the spot here in the Belly Room show every second Tuesday of the month. Come check it out. Lots of good people on it.
Patty Reagan on Twitter. He has a new album out called Bad Chad. We love him. Make some fucking noise for Patty Reagan, ladies and gentlemen. Pattyregan. Bad Chad available on iTunes, SoundCloud, motherfucking everything. And check out this season of the Eric Andre Show because Pat Reagan is also a writer for that. Joel Jimenez, the great Russian of percussion.
At Mostly Sorry. I'm sorry for calling that guy an earthworm earlier. And I'm on that Chroma Keys song, Not Going to Bed, if you want to hear me play drums on that. All right, cool. All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, guys.
We have a big show on Wednesday.
Yeah, this Wednesday, Tom Segura, Chris D'Elia, and maybe Tony's on it.
I'm on
and
it.
maybe the secret guest is right to the right of me. Who knows?
Anything could happen.
Yeah.
This Wednesday, big secret, top secret Death Squad
Wednesday
stand-up
here
show.
in the main room.
In the main room of the Comedy Store. Check us out if you're in Austin, Texas, or Houston, Texas, April 21st and April 23rd. This show, Kill Tony, is going to be there. And I'm traveling everywhere for stand-up comedy every single weekend. That's available at TonyHinchcliffe.com. Live audience, thank you so much. I love you guys. Good night.